Hello people, today is October 19th, it's 71 degrees and it's 2:36 p.m. in the afternoon. Me and AK's mom were on 21st Street going towards Astoria Park in Astoria. We're going to show off our local park. A little windy today.
Yeah, it's very windy. It's nice though.
You want to say hi to the people?
Yeah. Hi everybody.
Here's a little barber shop over here.
Oh, yeah.
It's called the Barber Lab.
It's new. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's pretty new.
This cemetery has been here for a long time.
Yes. It belongs to Our Lady of Mount Carmel.
Oh.
It's unrecognizable now because before they let all the weeds and everything grow. So even the tombstones are all covered. You couldn't even see them. Now they cleaned it up. See, look. They did a nice job cleaning it up. It's very small. Look at that house across the street.
Wow.
Do you remember that?
No.
It's all like wood planks. They must have laid it on top of the siding, the aluminum siding maybe. I don't think so. They must have just had that done. Because look, the windows are all brand new too. You remember looking into the window of that real estate office in Williamsburg and looking at the prices of the rents at the window?
Yeah, kind of.
Well, the one bedrooms are going for $3,100 and up. The two bedrooms were going for $4,000 and change, and then the three bedrooms were going for over $6,000 for rent. Meanwhile, people are saying that Astoria is expensive, but it's not nearly as expensive as Williamsburg.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, personally, I think Astoria is nicer. You remember walking through the McCarran Park?
Yeah.
It was flat, there was a lot of dirt, you know. There wasn't anything special there. That's why I want to show the people Astoria Park, because this is our local park. And we have hills and trees, and we have the East River, we have the bridges, the Hellgate Bridge, the Triborough Bridge. And in this park we have tennis courts, basketball courts, workout areas, we have a track, we have a soccer field, we have a swimming pool.
And the playground too.
And a nice playground for the kids. And Shore Boulevard, where, you know, with all by the water there. It's beautiful. What do you want to do? You want to go down by the water? Go by this way?
Yeah, well, we could walk through the park and then walk by the water. We walk across the street.
And further to the right of us over here underneath the, well, it's actually the RFK Bridge, but we always call it the Triborough Bridge. There's a dog park over there too, to the right of us, underneath the bridge.
Red light.
And there's a little playground there for the kids, and there's a couple of basketball courts in front of us.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? Before you approach the Triborough Bridge, they have a sign on the highway there, explaining to the people that the Triborough Bridge has now been renamed the Robert F. Kennedy Bridge. Personally, I think Triborough Bridge is a perfect name for it, you know, because this bridge over here in front of us, it connects Queens, the Bronx, and Manhattan. And these courts over here in Astoria Park are municipal tennis courts. I think it's about $100, $150 for the season to sign up to play tennis. You remember when I used to play tennis? Yeah. Well, that's because I got old and I can't run like I used to. I couldn't hit the ball hard, but I could run fast. I can get to the ball, but that's gone now. You know, it's a pretty windy day today. Playing tennis in the wind is tough. My favorite was playing indoors. No wind, no sun, nothing to really distract you from your game, you know. This motorcycle looks like an old-time motorcycle. Look at this. Himalayan. I want to show them the public restrooms over here. They just renovated these bathrooms. I think it was finished last last summer. The track, soccer field. Every summer in this parking lot over here to the left of us, they usually have like a fair, you know, for the neighborhood. Well, you want to go by just briefly, show them the parking lot? Parking lots in New York City is a big deal. Parking is very difficult in the New York area. We're heading over to the pool area. Have you ever seen a pool as big as the Astoria pool?
It's big.
Have you seen a pool bigger than the Astoria pool though?
I don't remember.
I think Astoria pool might be the biggest pool in all 5 boroughs. My father used to bring me and my sister here all the time to the pool. At that time when we used to finish going to the pool, when we would walk home, there was a place on 21st Street. It was called Yankee Burger, and the hamburgers there were 19 cents a piece. Imagine that, 19 cents a piece.
Then you will have hamburgers?
Yeah, we would have hamburgers. And the knishes from the hot dog cart used to be 25 cents. And the hot dogs were 25 cents.
They still have events, and every summer they have some kind of events going on, like concert or something.
Oh, yeah. In the summertime they have free movies, and sometimes they have concerts on certain days. Well, you know, last Sunday I think there was supposed to be a car show here, on by the waterfront down there by Shore Boulevard, but they canceled it because it was raining. It was raining all day. But they usually have a classic. They usually have a classic car show here. Well, we're gonna go down there anyway. We're gonna go by the pool, and then we're gonna go down the hill, and then we'll go by Shore Boulevard. No cars are allowed there now. I think there's a bike path there, and it's mostly people, just pedestrians walking through there. Before, back in the 70s and the 80s and the 90s, you were able to drive your car down there. And I remember as a teenager, all our friends used to hang out there by the Shore Boulevard there. They parked their cars there, and we all hang out and BS. This building over here in front of us, or to the right of us, it's owned by Pistilli. It's I believe they're condo units. Before that, it used to be a electrical company. I think it was called Eagle Electric Manufacturing, or Eagle Electric Company.
It looks very nice.
Well, summer's over. They drained the pool. It would have been nice if we would have came when there was water in there, you know. Maybe next summer we'll come by here and show the people the pool with water in it. This is the entranceway to the pool. Down these steps. I remember as a kid we used to wait sometimes an hour just to get in. They closed off the diving area. Now they got all these cement pavers. Look at the diving board, 3 levels. So what do you think, people? You think this is the biggest pool in New York City? I think so. Pretty massive. And in front of me is the Hellgate Bridge.
And behind you, the bridge is
The RFK Bridge. Most people still refer to it as the Triborough Bridge. In the summertime, they have adults swimming here. You see the lanes over here in front? Early in the morning is reserved for the adults, for them to go swimming. And one lane might be a walking lane, The next lane might be for beginners. The one next to that might be for intermediate swimmers, and then they have a lane for advanced swimmers. So on the end where they have the diving boards, where they have the cement pavers, sometimes they might have like small little concerts there or special events. And over here to the right side of the pool, as you can see, they have little sprinklers and they have swings for the kids. When do the leaves start turning? They're supposed to be now, right? This is fall.
Yes. Well, this year is, I guess it's a lot of rain. The leaves didn't really turn that much. The colors, and it's falling, the leaves.
What do you think that is up on the tree there? Do you see it? The round thing, you see it hanging from the branch? I don't know.
It's the bee. It's bee living in there.
I don't see any bees flying around. That's pretty big. ActionKid, you're gonna have to tell us what that is. We're just capturing content. I tell you, that's a beehive. That's the biggest beehive I've ever seen. You know what? I gotta learn how to zoom in and out with this thing. I'm gonna have to find out. There's been a couple of times that I needed to zoom in, you know? You know, and for such a nice park, I never really see it as being very crowded, you know? Have you ever seen it very crowded?
Well, it's kind of big, you know? I mean,
Well,
it can't be that crowded.
Central Park is big and it's crowded, right? McCarran Park, it's pretty big, pretty open, and that's crowded. I don't know, I just think that a park as beautiful as Astoria Park, that it would always be used, you know? That there'd be a lot more people.
People are using it now, Mike.
Oh, you know when it's really packed? During the Five Borough ride. It usually happens like on May 5th. And Astoria Park is like the halfway point from the starting of Battery Park, and the ending point is Staten Island. And Astoria Park is the halfway point. So a lot of these cyclists, they stop off in Astoria Park and they refuel, they go to the bathroom, they eat their bananas. Next summer, I'm taking you to the summer streets in Manhattan, where they close off the Park Avenue, and you can ride from Battery Park all the way up to Dyker Heights on your bicycle. It's a very, very nice ride. It's a great way to see the city without traffic. Ah, this is pretty popular. You miss those days, huh? When our kids were small?
Yeah, we used to take the kids here to the park, but it's not as nice. Now it's like really nice.
Well, they fixed it up, yeah. We were too busy taking the kids cycling. That's what it was. We did a lot of cycling with the kids. I'm sure they'll always remember those experiences. You see this in front of us? It looks like a bowling alley here. Bocce court. Let me film it a little bit over here. Have you ever seen it played?
No. I found this bridge is very pretty. Hellgate Bridge.
There was an incident here where there was like a wooden ship that went up in flames. A lot of people died in it.
In here?
Right by here, by the water, by the Hellgate Bridge. There's a little plaque that talks
Is that
about.
a long time ago?
Yes. We weren't around, that's for sure. But there's a little plaque here by the water. Maybe later on when we go by it again, I'll show the viewers. Because I want to see it again too. Amtrak goes over that bridge. This end of the park we don't go to very often, right?
Not really.
It's the more quiet part. Oh, look at that tree over there. Look at the colors there. The reds and the oranges.
That's beautiful. Yeah, you should film that. That's beautiful.
And you know what? It really stands out because everybody else is green around him. Look at this.
Everywhere else, all the one that is green. That's the only one that is red and orange.
Boy, they went through a lot of cement in this bridge. Look at this. You want to go to the end here and then make a left? Down there and then make a left?
Yeah, we should go back down by the water.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go straight, make a left, and go around the water. In my younger days, I used to run from the house and around the perimeter of the park, the whole park, and then go back home. I think it was 2.5 miles.
That's a nice one.
My friend used to live in one of these buildings.
It's very nice.
He lived with his aunt, Aunt Lily. There goes the ferry, New York City ferry.
It looks like a little beach. Oh, it's ducky. Yeah, ducky.
Oh wow, look, there's a couple of human beings down there too. How did they get down here anyway? Wow. Across the way from us is Randall's Island. They have a lot of baseball fields there, soccer fields. They got a nice bike trail there, and also there's the, I think it's the Icon Stadium, if I'm not mistaken. And they have concerts there, sporting events.
It's so pretty in here. So nice and peaceful.
Until I start talking, anyway.
With the Hellgate Bridge.
As of today.
You know, this kind of stuff you need to see it in person to see the grandeur of it all, you know? On film and on picture, it doesn't do it justice. You have to be here in person. It's just like that one time I went to visit my brother in Colorado. We went to the Red Rock Theater. We had all the red rocks there. And I was like, amazed at how beautiful it was, and I was going to take pictures, but I said, you know what, I'm not taking any pictures because it doesn't do it any justice. It was magnificent. And over there at the Red Rock Theater in Colorado, the natural rock formations was in such a way that the theater that it was in whatever concert that was there, whatever musicians were playing there, it supposedly had perfect sound. Remember that time we went to Carnegie Hall?
Yes.
That theater is supposed to be like that too. They said you could hear a pin drop. It's the sound system or whatever, the environment is so perfect.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
I hope they didn't take away that sign that gives us a little history of the Hellgate Bridge here. I didn't see it. It's usually on by the poles.
Maybe it's by the bridge.
No. It's by the poles here. I've seen it before in the past. Well, maybe ActionKid can Google it and put it online. Show the viewers. Give a little history about what happened underneath the bridge here. I'm so disappointed that sign's not there. I think you would have found it very interesting.
I think that is interesting. Okay. I know it's not.
Guys, come. You want ice cream?
The famous Shore Boulevard. When it used to be open for cars used to zip up and down the strip, and motorcycles. A lot of us as teenagers just hang out down here. Nothing ever stays the same. That little playground is very busy.
I think it's the birthday party going on too.
Yeah, they have a lot of those too. Hello? greater love hath no man than this, that a man who laid down his life for his friends. That must be it. I hope it is, the plaque. No, it's not. Nope, that's not it. Oh, okay. Oh, thanks for pointing that out. I hope it is. Yes, this is it. That's great. I'm so happy I brought AK Mom along with us. She's the best. On the morning of June 15, 1904, the steamboat General Slocum caught fire in the East River with approximately 1,300 people on board, including many children. In the course of 20 minutes, an estimated 1,021 people died. Look at that, in 20 minutes. Prior to September 11, 2001, the burning of the General Slocum had the highest death toll of any disaster in New York City history. The triple-decker wooden side paddler was built in 1891. It was named after Henry Warner Slocum, a Union Army general who later represented the city of Brooklyn in Congress. St. Mark's Evangelical Lutheran Church, which was located on Manhattan's Lower East Side and served primarily German immigrants, chartered the ship for their 17th annual excursion to the Locust Grove picnic ground on Eaton's Neck, Long Island. Look at that, 1,021 people died. It's history.
Yeah.
Within 20 minutes. That's what it was made out of wood. I would have jumped into the water. But I heard that the water's here.
Yeah, it's a lot of curves.
Yes, especially right by the Hellgate Bridge. They say underneath by the Hellgate Bridge there, on the bottom there's a lot of whirlpools. And I've heard that there's other ships that have sunk there. And there could be treasures on those ships.
Yeah, I heard one of the ships they carry treasure.
Yep.
They sunk too.
Right. And nobody can get it because the waters are so rough over there. Well, I'm glad you found that sign. I know I wasn't hallucinating. I know I saw it before. The water's pretty calm today. Up there are basketball courts. There's a lot of trees in Astoria Park. You're gonna walk on those rocks? And that East River water is not the cleanest. This section over here is a little bit more popular than the other end that we were at. Okay, let's cross the walkway here, climb up that little hill there and go by, I guess, the track. When I was growing up, they didn't have these fencing. You see the fences? That's what, and the kids used to climb up by the foot of the bridge, and they would put graffiti on it and cause vandalism. So now they got the metal fencing. It's a well-maintained bridge, though. I mean, it's pretty beautiful. Look at it. I think they just finished painting it. Oh, I forgot to mention the skate park over here too, the little skate park. That's not easy to do. You have to have a really good balance. Excellent. I love it when I see people exercising and staying active. It's very important. Stay active, everyone. Keep moving. Because by the time you get to my age, you'll still be able to do some walking videos. What do you think? We've covered pretty much most of the park, right? Okay, people. We're going to sign off now. Everybody enjoy the rest of the day. We'll see you guys next time. Why?